DiarioAS just came out with an interview with Rodrygo. Now this is everything that Rodrygo said. First and foremost, they asked about El Clásico. He said it's going to be a tough match, but we're playing at the Bernabeu in front of our fans. We have to show what we're capable of, planning everything well to beat them no matter what. We're at home. A decisive goal in El Clásico. Whenever someone signs for Real Madrid, they think about winning the Champions League and scoring a decisive goal against Barca. I hope so. Now he also talked about what happened against Atleti. He said what happened against Atleti cannot be repeated, and will not be repeated, for sure. It was a horrible day for us, but it won't happen again. We've lost 5-2. I'm not stupid. We can't say anything. He talked about what happened this summer. Every summer, the same thing happens to me. Whether I'm going to leave or whether I have offers from this club or that. Every week I was in a different team, if I paid attention to what was published. Of course, there are always offers. I'm not going to lie about that. But I've always made it clear to the club that I want to continue succeeding here, even more than I already have. It's a lot to have 2 Champions Leagues at my age. But now I want more in this shirt. I've always said, as long as Real Madrid wants me, I'll be here. If one day Real Madrid says to me, Rodri, find a team, I'll say okay, but that hasn't happened. The club has always told me they count on me. And when I had a problem, they were there for me. People speculated because I kept quiet, but I knew I was going to play with Real Madrid this season, and that I'm going to be focused on giving my best. It hasn't bothered me. I was calm, and here I am, as always. This is my 7th season. Now, if you're enjoying the video so far, just like the video so I know. And if you want to stay updated with Real Madrid news, just follow. Now, he also said that last season, he had a very difficult time on a personal level. I went a long time without speaking to anyone. Nobody knew what I was going through. It was a very difficult time. I wasn't well either physically or mentally. That was costing me a lot. Ancelotti helped me a lot. He saw every day that I wasn't well, that I wasn't fit to play, that I couldn't help the team. But there was no time to recover, because we play every 3 days, and then you can't stop to solve the problem. He saw that I'm a real person and had real problems. He understood my moment and my complicated situation. He told me, just stay here calmly. You're not fit to play now. I thanked him and asked to play, but he knew he had to recover the person before the player. It was a very difficult time in my life, but now I've overcome everything. I'm fine. Whenever I can, I thank Carleto, his son Davide, and the coaching staff. Everyone helped me, and of course my family. Now I only feel joy. I'm happy, very motivated to do a great season. They asked about being on the bench this season. You have to respect the coach's decision. If I start, I'll play at 100%. If I'm on the bench, same thing. If I play 20 minutes, I have to make the most of them. I try to enjoy it every minute I play for this club. And with Rodrygo and Xabi Alonso, when he arrived, he called me to talk and told me, I already know that you like to play on the left, but I'll also need you in other positions. And I told him that I don't mind him putting me wherever he wants and needs. I'm here to help the team. We have to respect the coach's decisions. If you're a starter, you have to give 100%. Now, he also said this about Ancelotti in Brazil. We talked, but he always made clear his respect for Real Madrid while he was at the head of the team, and he didn't want to do anything that could disturb the club. When the CBF in Madrid and he reached an agreement, he did convey his joy to face his challenge. He is very excited, and we are with him too. Ancelotti and I have been able to talk a little because we missed the last squad list, but now we are together again, and it is a pleasure to work with him. The number 10 shirt. It is a great pressure for the legends who have worn this shirt. I'm just starting. I always make it clear that this shirt is still Neymar's. I have worn it because of his injury problems, but in the games that I have to play with the number 10 or whatever number it is, I am ready to give my best with Brazil. And Brazil win the World Cup because it is Brazil, and because of our history. You can always dream. We have earned the respect of our rivals. We are the 5-time champion, even if we have not done well these years. You can always dream because we have very good players who play in the best teams in the world. We lack something, but not much, to be all on the same page, and that everything goes well in the field. They asked his dreams for 2026, to win every title with Real Madrid. To win another Champions League would be incredible, and of course to win the World Cup with Brazil. They asked about the City game, when it was 1-1 and we still needed a goal. As soon as it was announced in the stadium that there were 6 minutes of added time, the Bernabeu roared so loud, like they were celebrating a goal. That scared Man City players, and I thought to myself, I can score another one, and I did. And by the way, I could have scored a third, even before extra time, but Ederson saved it. That would have been the greatest hat-trick ever. The day before, I told my dad I would score a hat-trick. I had it in mind. It would have been utter insanity. Rodrygo also said that was the best day of his life. Same for a lot of Madristas, who still send me DMs to thank me for those 2 goals. It was just crazy. The comeback against Chelsea, we were down 0-3. They were so much better than us. I honestly thought it was impossible to eliminate them. Carlo called me in the second half and told me to go find a miracle. Then Modric gave me that incredible pass, and I don't know how. I took a great shot and goal. What a night. Being coached by Zidane, I loved it. He was such a normal person, but to me he was really intimidating. I was 18 years old. Everything was so new to me, and I was thinking, Zidane is talking to me. He talked to me a lot, helped me a lot, and I really loved that time. A Real Madrid shirt at my house in Madrid. My father gave it to me after an excursion with his team to Germany. On the way back, he gave it to me, and from there I identified with the team, the club, and their conquest. In addition, there were many Brazilians in his ranks, and I began to follow him, especially when Cristiano arrived. Since I was a child, I always liked Madrid. It was my dream for the day I had to go play in Europe. And he said Luka Modric's mentality is crazy. These years with him were incredible to me. To learn from him and enjoy with a player of his quality. I always liked watching him play, but when I was close and shared the locker room with him, I was even more impressed. It's great, really. He does everything right. He is 40 years old and still at a high level. He is really incredible. Balón de Oro. Well, it's hard to talk about this award, and I don't really like doing it either. It is for the one who had the best season. It is true that this season has been fair. I would have voted for for Dembele too. Mbappe Ballon d'Oro 2026. Of course he can if he continues like this. And also scoring so many goals. And titles should be important. You have to understand this criterion. Because there are times that they apply and sometimes they don't. And Mbappe, they asked. Yes, the truth is that we both link up very well. And it's really good. I love playing with him. He has incredible speed. He is a football phenomenon. It is a pleasure to have him on our team. Now with that being said, let me know what you guys think.